Hi, everyone. Welcome back to PassionPod.
Hi.
Excited to see you guys here and we can give everybody an update. But before we start, I'm Lauren from Passionflix. Obviously, I'm the director of development.
A little rusty there. I'm Allie. I'm the director of marketing and PR.
And I'm Tosca, and I'm the founder and CEO. Hi.
So I
Hi.
said Lauren from Passionflix because I answer our customer service phone calls. And when I answer, I say, hello, Lauren from Passionflix. Like, how can I help you? That kind of thing. That's why I said it like that. My brain's too wired.
Oh,
But cool.
My God, I
Yeah.
remember getting some of those customer service calls
They
early on.
just went to your cell phone, which blew my
Directly to my
mind.
cell phone. And I remember speaking to some fans and like, hi, can you help me with my password reset? Whatever. I'm like, oh, sure. I'm just directing a movie right now, but let me help you. It was great though. I
No.
love it.
Yeah, it's anytime, and it's super cute whenever I get someone who just is not as tech savvy and just would love to watch on their TV and needs a step-by-step. So I'll take that 40 minutes to walk them through it, but it's just adorable that fans are so dedicated to watch that they'll go through all that hassle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're back at PassionPod, super exciting. Can we each give an update on what we've been up to recently? Allie, do you want to start us off on some marketing stuff?
Yeah. Well, we've been up to a lot. I think we'll cover a lot of that in this episode. Most recently, I've been working on PassionCon a lot.
So much
And
fun.
it is, I cannot wait. This is gonna, I mean, last year was amazing, but I think this one, we're just gonna blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tosca, maybe we can talk a little bit about our experience when we went to Puerto Rico.
Oh my
I'm
God,
dying
it
to
was
hear
amazing.
more. You guys have to
So,
share, yeah.
Firstly, the hotel that we're staying in is literally paradise. Allie and I did not want to leave. We're like, how can we can we just keep working here? We'll just keep staying. We literally were checking in on how we could change our flights, how we could get our families down there. Like, how can we just stay here just a little bit longer? It's so beautiful. The people are so nice. Yeah, and all the activities and the places that we're gonna be throughout the entire resort for PassionCon is, I mean, each one is fantastic. We had a hard time choosing, well, I guess we should go to this one, but this one's so great. Oh, but we don't want to go to this one twice, so we should go to this one. So we're bouncing around all these incredible spaces so that we can touch on all of them.
It's incredible. I mean, I'm really excited, and we still have some tickets for sale. They're going fast.
They are going fast. They're actually going.
Expected.
Yeah, I think we've sold as many tickets now as we did last year.
Yes.
We just opened it up, so we have a little bit more space this year. So
yes,
we've already in less than a month. It's been like a couple of weeks
yeah.
or something. Yeah, we've sold as many tickets as we have last year. So jump on in there and get your, claim your space. It's super fun.
Yes. And we will be making more announcements soon about authors and actors coming as well. So we've got a lot of exciting things in the works. I'm pumped. This is going to be
good. I have one actor or actress, I'm not going to tell you who it is, who sent me a message and said, hey, PassionCon looks super, super fun. If I'm invited, I think it'd be a great time to catch up. I was like, if you're invited, you better be there. Well, I'm not going to tell you who they are totally coming.
That's amazing. Who are a few that we've announced so far, just in case some people don't follow us on social?
Sure. So we've only announced, in terms of authors, we have Laurelyn Page, we have Georgia Cates, Amy Dawes, Brittany Cherry, and Kristen Proby. And we are talking to other authors as well. It's a little early on, so some people are still kind of working on their schedules, and it falls near spring break time, so people have to work some things out. And in terms of actors, we have announced Julia Baruti is coming, and there are many other actors coming, but we're just working with them just to confirm everything is good with the schedules. But everyone is very excited. I think the location helped with that.
Yeah, no, location is definitely a plus, but I think so many people, including the actors and authors that we had at PassionCon last year, just enjoyed it so much that they want to repeat the experience, which is cool.
It was quite honestly the most fun party I have ever been to in my life. It was so much fun. I couldn't believe the whole time. I think I was just walking around with a big grin on my face going, oh my God, this is so much fun. You think that you're going to go there and it's going to be work or something like that, but it was so much fun the whole time.
And another thing that's exciting about this next one is that we did add a day. So that was some of the feedback we got from last year. So this year we're starting off on a Thursday rather than a Friday, and we'll have a big welcome party on Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to start off right in the morning, and the whole weekend is going to be jam-packed with exciting activities, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So extra time this year. I think that's good.
It is good,
Sounds
but
like
you
it's
can
gonna
still
be
show
worth
up on the Friday if you can't make it on the Thursday, right?
Right.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
If you can't make it on time, you can show up. I mean, we'll always have the registration team there to help get you all situated. So you don't have to make it that Thursday. Whenever you can join us.
Awesome. So exciting. People are going to lose their minds.
I'm excited to see what everybody's pajamas are this year.
Oh, are we doing another pajama premiere?
Oh, yes, we are. Pajama premiere party.
It's our thing.
It is our thing. It's cool.
So I'm just wondering, if Olivia and Melanie come, what their pajamas are going to be like this year. I mean, they're gonna have to come in like royal garb.
I think it depends on the movie we release. If it's a movie that they're not in, then I think they'll totally dress a little more in pajamas than the gala. What is it? The Met Gala pajamas that Olivia said hers were?
Yeah, if the Met was
fabulous,
pajama, the Met theme was pajama.
Well, didn't she send you a picture after the fact of her sleeping in that outfit?
Both her and Melanie did. Yes, they did. Melanie holding a bottle of wine, Passionflix wine, and Olivia with flowers. They look like Disney princesses.
Oh my gosh, I love
princesses.
So fun. Cool. Yeah, I gotta think about my pajamas. I gotta get out there.
Gotta do something different this year.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Oh boy.
And Tosca went last year, just for people who don't know, what your mom walked the carpet with you. What was she wearing? Do you remember?
So my mother was wearing my grandmother's pajamas for her wedding night that had never, ever been worn, because on her wedding night, when she was about to put them on, her husband, my grandfather, said, "Oh, no, we're married now. No pajamas."
And if that's not perfect for a Passionflix event, I don't know what is. She was so iconic. I was like, and it looked fabulous.
Okay, I guess,
they were beautiful.
They were beautiful.
I couldn't believe.
Me too. I was like, that's real nice. That's very cool.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's just one of my favorite fun facts from the pajama premiere. So I wanted to emphasize it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
That was a great time.
Wedding night pajamas.
And James was dressed as the cow.
Oh my God, James is the cow.
James Paul from Gabriel's Inferno came.
Did you see him? So we just had the Gabriel's Redemption premiere in London. Super fun time. Yeah. And did you see James had this little gold rabbit?
Yes.
Which I don't know where he got it, but it was like really beautiful. And I think James looked awesome at the premiere.
He did look great. Everybody looked great. Everybody really pulled out all the stops for the London premiere. Which
it was like, really I'm not just Paul.
Yeah. I mean, we should just go right into talking about that. That was an incredible night. And it was so fun to go and get to celebrate with the fans in the UK, and people came in from different parts of Europe. And we even had some of our people from the US fly in. That was an amazing night.
Another amazing night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Allie, Lauren, everybody at Passionflix for putting that together. It was that whole weekend in London where it was the actors and us. The first night we actually had dinner together in the oldest pub in London.
Oh, yeah.
And it was delicious and fabulous, and just, caught up. We walked around the London streets with all the actors, and it was really like, that dream that I had, years and years ago, of like how we would be this Passionflix family, how we would all just hang out and, share things and have great times together. So even though all these actors are in different movies, completely different movies, and would never have worked together, they're all friends now. Like Andrew, Michael, and Jeremy Batiste, they're like besties.
Oh my goodness. And Tosca, I have something to share about that. Andrew desperately wants to do a Western, and he'd be happy to do a Western romance so long as he gets to be a cowboy, and he wants Michael Rourke and Jeremy to be in it with him. Like they had this whole idea that it has to be a series or something. Like they were just like, we need to be, will you guys be cowboys with me? And I think Michael has been in like a country music, almost rodeo.
Yeah, he has.
He was, and it was great. I watched it. So they would all fit the bill perfectly. I
think Andrew wanted Michael to play his dad. We had to keep reminding him there was not that much of an age difference.
I love Andrew so much, but it's so funny that he, like, it's actually very cute because Andrew kind of looked to Michael as like a mentor almost when we had a couple of our dinners together and stuff. And so they got to talking about acting and like how he got his jobs, or like, you know, stick to it, that kind of stuff. And so Andrew just like kept the bit going, and he's like, Dad, like, are you dad? I love
a number of times he asked Michael to adopt him over the weekend.
Yeah, he did.
He's awesome.
I actually genuinely love our actors and actresses so much, and it's cute. It's adorable for me whenever I see them all getting along, just like for you, T. It's like the Passionflix family. They might not have interacted before, but now they get to, and it's great.
Yeah.
Which was great because then also while we were there, we shot our new show called 7 Minutes, and the first one is out now. With Julio and Melanie. So let us know what you guys think. But I mean, I watched it, and especially I knew about the show, obviously. And just when Aaron, who created the show, was pitching it, I was like, this is freaking hilarious. I mean, I want to see this. These people, I know them. And so seeing them interact in the way that she had it planned was like, okay, that's going to be fun. And it was even more fun.
It was so fun.
Like you just, can't stop laughing, especially because it's them, right? It's Melanie and Julio, like exactly who they are as people, as opposed to the characters, which of course we know and love. But them in 7 minutes is hilarious. And then we have some upcoming ones. Can we say who's? Oh, so we have I think it's the next one is Maddie and Andrew. You're not.
And can you just for any fans who don't know their actual names, can you explain what characters they are in the Passionflix universe?
Yeah, Maddie from Secret Life of Amy Benson plays Amy Benson, and Andrew, who plays Miles from Wait With Me. Ooh. And the two of them did a 7 minutes episode. And it is hilarious. It is really good. But
you see Andrew in a whole new light.
Totally do. But it's just so great to see them like how they normally are. Like that's how we know them. And so it's just really great. And so that one's really fun. And then we did another one with Michael and Olivia. Mm-hmm. And
people are gonna love that.
I haven't seen that cut yet, but
I haven't either yet.
I'm just from the clips that I saw when they were recording, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. And for anyone who's brand new, hasn't heard of Passionflix, Michael and Olivia star in Driven as Riley and Colton, which is very cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that's new stuff that's coming out. And then we're going to be doing another show, a talk show with me. And we're going to be speaking with a whole bunch of authors and really getting to know what inspired them. And for me, that's really awesome because I feel like, that fangirl that's like, oh no, I'm totally just doing a show, but I'm going to come over to your house and hang out with you and ask questions that I want to know.
That's awesome.
That's exciting. And we're going to start shooting that this summer. We have a couple authors on board already and getting that going. It's going to be good.
Fun. Yeah.
Fans will very much enjoy that.
Yeah. And so we have a whole bunch of new, more sort of unscripted, it's not reality, but it's like that unscripted stuff because we just started to realize how much we know so much about these actors and the authors because we get to spend so much time with them that we thought it would be amazing to share it with everybody else. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'm excited. That's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. People are really going to love it.
Yeah.
And
hey, speaking of authors, Lauren, you just went to Canada, right?
I did, yes. I recently went to Romance Invades the Canadian Rockies. I always got it wrong because I thought it was Romance Readers, but I think it's just Romance Invades the Canadian Rockies, which is a great name for an event. But author Casey Lynn put it on, and we had it in the town. It was in the town of Banff, in Alberta.
Beautiful.
So gorgeous. And
Yeah.
there were wildfires at the time. Like as I landed at the airport in Calgary, there was lots of smoke, so we weren't sure if we could even see the mountains, but then it cleared up the next day, so everybody got to see the amazing views, which was cool.
Okay.
But no, it was a quick 1-day event, and it was on the smaller side, but it was actually, me and the other authors kind of vibed about it. We were like, this is actually really nice. We feel like we can see more people and talk to more people because it's on the smaller side of things. There were still like 500 or 600 some people that came through to see everybody, but because there were a little bit less authors, we just got to see more people. It was cool. And I got to catch up with Kristen Proby because she was there and had her own table, and that was fun. And she's excited for, her books to come to life, hopefully soon. And then I also got to chat a little bit with Monica Murphy and Megan Quinn again, and Candy Steiner and Natasha Madison. And it was just, there were a bunch of authors there, but that's just a few that I interacted with, and they were really cool. And we hope to have a few book options that we can announce soon. We're in negotiations with a couple. I can't say yet, but just to keep fans encouraged that we're still optioning. We're still, trying to get the huge library of all the amazing romance that's out there. We're working on it. But that was a cool event to get to go to. Also just to meet more Canadian potential subscribers or people who already subscribed. I did meet a few who already knew about us, but I met quite a few who hadn't heard of us yet, and that was exciting because I was like, well, here, learn about us. We're great. So that was a good trip. Yeah.
I know. We talk about this all the time about subscribers. Obviously you all know as you watch that the more subscribers we have, the more movies we can make and the faster we can make them. And so, one of the biggest hits to us, I guess, really is when people subscribe and cancel, because I know that it can be, it feels like a long time for us to release a movie every 2 months, but it's actually not. But every time you cancel, it delays another release. That's really what it comes down to. And it's, so of course, everybody's finances are their own finances, but it is one of those things that the more support we have for Passionflix, the more we can make. And then and then we're able to release. I mean, our goal is to release a movie a month. I mean, that's always been the goal. And so as we climb that subscriber number and people stay on or buy more signature memberships, which is great because then you guys get to come visit and see us at premieres or on set. But signature memberships and even yearly memberships, that really helps us in putting together more movies. And
the yearly membership is at a discount as well.
It is. It's at a
Yeah.
big discount. It's I think just
$64.99 for the entire year. Yes.
Yeah.
$64.99 for an entire year, and hopefully we try and release 5 to 8 movies a year. So when you think about that, that's actually pretty good. And if we get more of those yearly memberships, then we can release up to 12 a year, which would be awesome.
Yes, that'll be awesome.
So that's the goal.
And
we're still hoping to shoot 3 more movies before the end of this year. I'm not going to tell you which ones because Ali gets mad at me. So,
but we're pretty close to getting started.
I'm going to shoot 3 more movies in 6 months, which is insane, by the way.
No pressure. No pressure.
But yeah, we're looking at getting a couple of those started soon. And then, very soon.
Yeah, we are. We're looking at shooting one in late August, another one in September, and then another one in October. So it's like really back to back. And of course, we're all just waiting out to see what the unions do, which we're going to find out. We can't shoot anything if the actors union goes on strike, but hopefully they don't, and hopefully there's a fair negotiation and things just all settle and it's all great. And we can all move forward and start working again. But so that's the goal. And Ali and I just came back actually from scouting one of those movies that we hope to make. We scouted in Spain, in Nerja.
I wonder what book we have that takes place in
The fans figured that out so fast.
Honestly, we didn't even tag anything, I think, and they automatically were like, is this for this book?
Yeah. It's for Wallbanger. You can say it.
Yeah, it's so good.
But yes, so that's the hope that we are, that's the plan and the hope to 3 more movies before the end of the year. So, stick with us. But besides that, we're releasing so much this year as well. So we still have, we just released Gabriel's Redemption Part 1, which is awesome. People are loving it and really and watching and it's exciting. And then in August, so next month, we're releasing the Secret Life of Amy Benson. I was like, oh my God, what is on right now?
Talking about a lot of stuff.
Secret Life of Amy Benson season 2, and we're going to drop all episodes at the same time. So, the series is done. So we're able to do that. Last time we had to wait. We were literally making them and then dropping them per week. But this time they're all finished, or they will be finished. Lauren was just working on it yesterday, I think.
Yeah, so we just finished the sound mix yesterday for all 6 episodes. So those are now getting pushed further along in post, and then it's next on to delivery, and it's very exciting. Do you know which
we have to do subtitles in 9 languages, which is great. And then so then we'll release that August 10th is our drop date for that, which is super exciting. So stick with us. Don't cancel that subscription. Stick with us for that extra month. And then we're going to release Gabriel's Redemption Part 2. And then we have Gabriel's Redemption Part 3. So we have a lot to release this year. Very excited. And so stick with us because it's going to be a fun year. Besides all of our 7 minutes and our other talk shows that are coming up. So a lot to offer.
Lots to offer. It's exciting. And I think if anyone who wanted to be a signature member talked to any current signature members, they would immediately understand how well worth it is, because you come to set and you have so much fun. And you just talked about how we have 3 sets coming up. So that'll be exciting. So people should sign up as a signature member not to miss out on those. 3
opportunities to come visit us. And they shoot in different places. So they're not all shooting in Atlanta. We'll have them in different places in the US. So some of it will be shot in Atlanta, but some of it will be, again, in Spain or in San Francisco. And so we want to just, we'll let you guys know. We'll let the signature members know, and the founding members, of course, to come to set. And what's really amazing for me, I love it when I'm on set and I get to meet all of these Passionflix fans that come on and they love the book and they love the whole experience. And then I get to meet them, and then I'm like, we're directing the scene, and I'm like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like it? And they're like, yes, that's. I'm like, awesome, great. Let's, cut.
I also love it because they sometimes get to sit with you at lunch too and get to chat with you more. Like, it's just a full, like, if you want the Tosca experience or even just the setting experience in general, you'll get that FaceTime. It's awesome.
It is fun. It's fun for me. So
the actors love it too. It's so encouraging. They get that immediate feedback from the fans. And I think it really, especially for actors that haven't been with us as long as people like Julia and Melanie, they're getting introduced to the fandom and the Passionflix community. And it's so different than anything they've ever done.
Yeah. And they sign books and take pictures, and it's fun.
I remember when Andrew and Madison were doing it, they were just so grateful. And it was a cool experience for them to meet people who were already in love with the book and excited for the movie when it was still in production. And usually you have to wait for like a press tour for that kind of excitement, or like the announcement of it releasing for that excitement, but they got it in the moment. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And T, what shirt are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing my pizza shirt from Wait With Me.
And can people get that anywhere?
You can get this from the Passionflix store.
There you go.
This was really fun. I put it on because this morning we were like, oh yeah, all right. We kind of forgot that it was PassionPod. And so we're all rushing to get it on. So I put it on because my daughter loves this shirt. And so she's like, hey, can I have that shirt? And I was like, oh, I'll put this on. Here we go. Pizza.
Yeah. I have one. I had to give one to my daughter too, because she sleeps in it. It's the best shirt.
It's a great shirt.
It's a good shirt. It's also so soft. Like I love the shirts we find because they're a comfortable material too, on top of being like merch for the books and movies we love. It's very cool.
And
also, for some reason I feel cool wearing a shirt that says pizza. I don't know why.
It is cool.
I feel super hip.
You need to put on some ripped jeans, and
exactly.
I was laughing. Amy Dawes wore her ripped jeans recently, and what did she call them? Her midlife crisis jeans. It made me laugh.
They're perfect.
But they're perfect. Yeah. And for those of you, we haven't really announced it yet, but we have a new shop manager, Anna, who's taken over the Passionflix shop. And so she is reading comments actively and trying to stock up our shop with all the different things you're asking for. So feel free to leave us comments, send us messages on social media. We see everything. You can send an email to the shop, which is shop@passionflix.com. But we're excited to stock up the store. We brought her in there to work on this full time and get you all the merch you want. So
yeah,
let us know.
It's awesome. Really good.
And if anybody has any comments or concerns or questions, you can also email info@passionflix.com or comment on any of our socials. We're always looking, we're always checking, because we want to be able to hear your feedback or help you with a problem. So we're definitely always here.
Great. Actually, speaking about social media, we just released Gabriel's Inferno Part 1 for free on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so everyone kept telling me that not everyone, but a lot of people have told me that they found Passionflix by watching a pirated version of Gabriel's Inferno on YouTube, which pains me deeply that it was stolen. But I'm also really excited that that's how people found us. And then they wanted to find out what happened in the sequel.
I think I report videos on YouTube daily.
Yeah, I know. But so they wanted to find out what happened after Part 1. And so they had to search for it, and they found us on Passionflix, and they became subscribers. And some of those people are actually signature members now, and which is great. And that's how I know, because they told me. And so I was like, you know what? Gabriel's Inferno Part 1 is a really beautiful introduction to Passionflix, and certainly to the 9-movie saga of Gabriel's Inferno, the Gabriel series. Never intended to be 9 movies, now 9 movies. We just can't cut any of it. It's just so beautiful. So we just kept making it longer. But I'm excited for people to find out about Passionflix and by watching Gabriel's Inferno Part 1 for free. Again, it's on Twitter for free. And then we actually just started our Twitter subscriptions as well. So if people are on Twitter all over the world, they can subscribe. I think it's $3. And they can watch Gabriel's Inferno Part 2 on that, if it's easier for them than going onto the Passionflix site. And then we're going to have some other bonus content and things like that for people that just like to watch it on Twitter, which are surprisingly quite a few. And then we're going to try and add more things to our YouTube channel as well. But it's just so many things that can help spread awareness, and it's really helpful to us, so helpful when you guys spread the word about Passionflix or share your experience about Passionflix. And I think we have a referral program now.
We do. Yes.
Yeah, so after this, it's like give $1, get $1. So let's imagine that you have 5 friends that want to subscribe. You can refer 5 friends. You get, next thing your subscription is 99 cents. That's pretty good.
There's no limit, so it can cover your subscription completely. And you can find that in the link in our Instagram bio right now if you want to go sign up for the referral program.
So hopefully, and if you need any help signing up for that, just send us an email and we can help you out. But it's super helpful to us, and share the love.
Can we talk a little bit about pirated content? Because I know, some fans, I know there's some people that don't realize how much it hurts us, but let's talk about how much it hurts us. And, I think with Hollywood Dirt at one point, there was over 1 million views. And you think about the number of subscribers that could have brought us and helped us make more money.
Yeah. And those pirates make money off of our content. So it's not like those pirates are showing it to you out of the goodwill of their hearts. They're taking all of the money. They steal our shows and then they put them up on YouTube or wherever it is. They rename it, they do something strange so that the algorithm doesn't quite find it. And then for every view that they get, YouTube pays them money. And so those are, we really appreciate it when people report it. They send messages to info@passionflix.com and report those pirated ones on YouTube. But it really does hurt us. And so people are taking it, they're basically, they're somehow managing to film the content and download it. And then they're putting it up on Telegram, which is a big one for us. And Facebook. People have private Facebook groups now to release our content, and they are making money off of it. And every single person that takes our content and shows it for free to you, it's not free actually. They make money from you. We lose a lot of money, then it prevents us from being able to make more. So please don't watch pirated content. If you really need to watch it for free, I don't know, send us a message, but it hurts us a lot when you watch pirated content and when you support the pirates. So I know that people have heard this before, but it literally prevents us from making other movies, because we are not Netflix. We're not the biggest company in the world. We don't have unlimited funds, and so we rely on our subscribers and the people that buy merchandise and support Passionflix to pay for upcoming movies. So please don't watch pirated content. It's really bad for us.
Yeah. And just adding a note, the same goes with books. I know it's a big problem right now on with authors having people just read pirated books of theirs, and it really hurts them. It really hurts. So maybe you don't realize how hurtful it is, but it hurts everybody. So
don't pirate.
So
let's not do that anymore.
On that fun note.
But on that note, again, we're putting out some content for free. So you have some options to watch some things for free. Go to, even on Passionflix, if you go to Passionflix, you can watch the first episode of Amy Benson for free. You can watch Gabriel's Inferno, the first one, for free. And you can watch the first episode of Driven for free. So, go ahead. And if you were like, well, I can't afford the subscription, well, we also have the opportunity for you to purchase per episode. So you can just you can watch Amy Benson for free, the first one, and then you can just purchase the second episode. And it's a smaller fee. So we're trying to provide all the options for you so that it's not, difficult.
Right.
But again, please support our authors. Please support Passionflix. Share it with your friends. And that's it. Referrals.
Yeah, exactly. I love that we have the referral program, because I think that'll be a really big hit. And also just a huge thank you to our current subscribers and our current founding and signature members who really keep us going. You guys are awesome. So thank you for that. Keep spreading the word. I hear quite a few times like, oh, my friend told me about you, or my friend told me about this. Like, it is amazing how far we've gotten word of mouth. So just keep sharing, keep spreading the word, and it should help.
Awesome.
I think we touched on just about everything. This was a kind of a quicker update PassionPod, since we haven't chatted in a while, but this is so fun. I'm glad we could do this.
And we're going to do more soon. I know we haven't been able to. It's been a little crazy on our end, but I know a lot of you have asked for them. But yes, we are going to be doing more, and we're working on a new little setup for PassionPod. It's going to be cool.
I know.
Super exciting. I know, because I'm sitting in my office in our new Passionflix offices, but we finally this past March moved into our new location in Georgia. So that's very exciting. We can now all work as a family again.
I know, because we're all back to the office, remote work over.
Unless
Abby and I from our homes.
You let me read from home sometimes, which is helpful because it's quiet in my house and I can read there really fast.
I know.
So that's helpful. But yeah, it's awesome to see you guys again. If any people can comment on the YouTube video of this PassionPod, leave comments on our social if you have any questions or concerns, and thanks for tuning in.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.